عليه وسلم صلى الله على محمد صلى الله.
Peace be upon his soul. He was born in Arabia, father already dead, mother died when he was young. But little did they know their orphan son would grow one day to be the chosen one. So he grew under the tutelage of his uncle. One day when they were traveling, was spotted by a monk. The monk recognized that he was prophesied. He looked into his eyes, he saw in him the signs. And this was not astrology, see, in Deuteronomy. So his personality was quick to gain autonomy. Grown to be known as honest and strong, trustworthy, everybody loved him like they loved their own family. And happily at 25, he married Khadija, a woman who would stand by his side. And as the days flew by, questions arise about how his people was living their lives. Paganistic, ritualistic, so this caused him to meditate about his existence. In many instances, he would retreat to a cave just to contemplate. Well, at age 40, cave was the scene. Angel appears, tells him to read. Read? What shall I read? Never was illiterate once, so tell me, what do you mean?
The same style, gaze right down at Rasulullah. They saw him climb down from here, now a prophet, a messenger. And in the skies was Angel Jibreel. He said, "Oh Muhammad, oh Rasulullah, Muhammad is and always will be the last and final prophet of Allah. He was a mercy unto the universe, peace and blessings beyond a Mustafa."
He fled to home and told his wife and such, was scared to death, he thought his mind was touched, possessed, but she relieved the stress and confirmed that indeed he was a prophet. And it was then he regained his consciousness, realized what had happened, no time to rest. Arise and mourn, call everybody and warn the religion of Islam reborn. Now the first test was his family and friends. Lend me your ear, oh people I have known for years. You have trusted me with your life possessions. I come to you now with the holy directive, a better direction, away from the sin of worshiping false idols, mistreating your women. And no human can ever be judged by the color of the skin, instead what he or she does.
Muhammad,
peace be upon his soul. Muhammad, Islam was his only goal. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is the belief that I bring to you, cause I ask nothing for it but the worship and love of the Creator, the Maker, the Merciful, the Savior. Submit your desires and you will gain His favor. Well, can you guess what their answer was? Most of his fam simply laughed it off, told him he was crazy and they cast him off. Took him as a joke, all they did was scoff. But a few returned to the truth, and then another few, and soon another few. And soon, before his family knew it, he had a follow, and their laughs turned to frowns. See, they really couldn't swallow this threat to a power structure so corrupt. All he wanted was to love his brothers. In return, there was torture, they would make him suffer. Many died, but they couldn't stop a lost cutter, so he would rise. Muhammad, peace be upon his soul. Muhammad, Islam was his only goal. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Invited to Medina, they saw he was a leader. Protection they would lend him, and he would be their teacher. The brotherhood would grow, his enemies would fold. The Muslims were outnumbered, only fearlessness they showed. Time has come to go back home, and his possession had the strength to wipe out his foes. See, they had tortured him and plotted on his death, yet he spared them and chose no bloodshed. Cause he was so compassionate. All he wanted was the people to acknowledge that submission will wipe out sins, that giving charity and honoring your mother wins. The righteous deeds will be the key to salvation of the soul, and we can be happy. and he will go down in history as the greatest of all time. We send him peace.
In Mount Here, to the holy city of Medina. In life and death, he showed Islam, opened our hearts to the wealth of Iman. So, oh Allah, hear my dua, keep me as part of the Prophet's ummah. Muhammad is and always will be the last and final prophet of Allah. He was a mercy unto the universe, peace and blessings be on a Muslim.